gonna tell you this, man. If you've been through life, starting out from the streets, going through the penitentiary, going through normal life, you got a story to tell, man. A lot of people sit back and they act like that if you was in the streets that you wasn't running from the police, man. If you ever in your life been in them streets, you ain't been in a high-speed chase, you ain't been in a foot chase, and you either got away or you got caught, man. That's just how that go, man. I be seeing so many lost, misguided young dudes online that be commenting in my inbox, and they be like, you just some old fool that got caught. You better hope that you make it to 45 years old. Some of you folks ain't even gonna make it to 15 years old, man. Because y'all misguided, somebody done told y'all that it's a motherfucking pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, and that shit ain't true, man. It ain't now an individual out in these streets that gonna be able to hustle forever, man. It ain't now individual that's out there popping at a motherfucker right now that eventually ain't gonna get caught by the police, man. It's just the way that the world go, man. And for me to be online, I gotta be real, man. I can't be fake. It ain't in me, man. I ain't gonna sit here and tell you no hyped up stories where I was always the superhero, man. Cause that ain't real life. It was plenty of time that I went out there in them streets and shit didn't go the way I wanted it to go. And I ended up in the hospital bed with stitches and sitting there leaking from 3-4 different holes in my body because the shit didn't go right, man. It was times that I ended up in the penitentiary for damn near 15 years because things didn't go as planned, man. I was planning on just hustling, getting money, staying out the way, but somebody came and took my whole plan away, man. But I let them, you feel me? Because that's what people don't understand. When you get to a certain age, you start thinking about all the mistakes you made in your life. And when an individual sitting in prison ain't got nothing but time on their hand, guess what they doing? They replaying that day where that crime happened in their mind. Even they replaying the phone call that they got from a motherfucker that was setting them up. They replaying the anger that they had when they was arguing with somebody, and when they pulled that hammer out and hit them 2-3 times in the chest, they wishing they could go back and take it back. When you sitting in prison and them folks don't give you more time than the average human being is gonna actually live, that's when most people realize that they fucked up, man. But don't wait till that time to realize that you fucked up when you got all the signs right in front of you, man. You know, it be signs in front of you to let you know that you're going down the wrong road. You know, and I know a lot of people in the world think they the toughest and, you know, the hardest, and that penitentiary will break you down mentally, man. It'll have you in that motherfucker thinking shit that you would have never thought about, man. It'll have you waking up every day with nothing but, I'm gonna take you or you gonna take me. It'll have you waking up in the penitentiary with, you got a kamikaze mission on your mind. You ready for somebody to take you up off the planet, or you take them up off the planet because you tired of living, man. The penitentiary ain't like people think. It's not all laugh and giggles and joy. It's a lot of misery and pain walking around every day. Ain't nobody in prison happy, man. Nobody. It's not possible. It's just people, I say this, man. People mislead people into thinking that if you do this and do that, that people gonna hold you down when you go to prison, man. It's not a such thing. Cause you got people that got more money than God sitting in prison and can't do nothing with it, man. And that don't make no female on the street stay around, man. It be more females that run off on dudes in prison and leave them for dead. But it be multiple reasons why. Maybe dude was out there kicking her ass, out there cheating on her, doing this and doing that, and now she playing get back, which that's fine. But then maybe the individual that he put all his trust in and all his faith in really was there for one purpose and one purpose only. The money. And that's what happened with a lot of people, man. A lot of people literally be out here in these streets buying love and wonder why they get left in the penitentiary for dead, man. It's because you choose the wrong people to give your energy, your money, your time until you ain't got nothing but time, man. It's not possible. I'm never ever gonna live in a delusional world where I don't know that there are consequences to every action. It's always consequences, man. And some people are willing to take that action because they know the consequences and they're going to turn up, man. I remember I was sitting around a couple of little young dudes, and it was two of my homeboys, and they about 45, 50 years old, you feel me? And we was having conversations because they were mad about something. I mean, they literally was mad and was ready to go, ride. They ready to go ride. So one of my homeboys, this 47 years old, he told that young dude, man, shit, let's go get that motherfucking mama, man, and get this over with. And he was serious. And the young dude said, no, man, no, we ain't gonna do that. I said, if y'all ain't gonna go to the screen, why even attempt to do something to somebody, man? Because that means that person didn't do enough to you to make you go do something to them. Because different generations don't understand that when you know that if them folk gonna take your life and sit you in the penitentiary for the rest of your life for something that somebody done to you, then you gonna make everybody they love, you gonna punish them, man. And you can't, it's sad, but it's true, man. Some people have that in them to the point where age don't make you stop you from doing something to a person, man. Because if somebody do something to you or your family, you want to make everybody that person loves feel your pain, man. And I know a lot of people gonna say it's horrible, but in the eyes of a person that been through life and know that consequences got reactions, if you don't do something to every last one of them, you got a chance of one day in life somebody popping up and popping the back of your head off in broad daylight and you don't even know who they look like or what they are, man. Because you left somebody to chase you down in life, and ain't nobody gonna be running and hiding from no unknown person. So that's why they eliminate every chance of somebody ever coming to hurt them or their family about their actions, man. That's the problem with a lot of these dudes, man. These dudes out here, man, they don't think that their actions would ever lead to their mama's front door, but it does, man. If you do something to the wrong person, it might lead to your child's daycare, man. People gonna say that person wrong, but until you sit back and somebody trying to take your life and you trying to figure out a way to get them before they get you, then you really understand, man.